My name is Maya Johnson, and I am the Assistant Director of Student Athlete Development, so just supporting the holistic development of our student athletes here at OSU, but particularly working with SAC and community service. I think just making a more inclusive environment. I think post-COVID, a lot of our student athletes are wanting to be amongst one another a lot more and not just siloed in their own teams. So just creating an environment where all student athletes feel comfortable to be with one another and grow and learn with one another and create those lifelong relationships. So I am a former student athlete, and I saw the need for more support systems in place. I went to a really under-resourced school, so that played a part. I also went to a PWI. Not a lot of Black folks went there as a general population, but a lot of our student athlete demographic were Black identifying folk. And I saw a lot of inequities within that with our marginalized student athletes. So that was a really big factor. And I also took a sociology and sport class where we talked about the inequities in NCAA with Black student athletes and how they're less likely to graduate within 6 years. So that was the catalyst of me applying to grad school in a higher education position. And then went to grad school, interned with academics, found out academics wasn't for me, and then I interned with the student athlete development program there, and I loved it, and kind of blossomed from there. Only applied to student athlete development roles. I think how engaged the student athletes are here. I think our coaches do a really good job of recruiting really amazing human beings who not only excel in their sport and academics, but are super involved and want to be a part of our office and on campus. So that's something in my 3 months here, I've seen a really big difference from my prior institution, just how engaged and involved the student athletes are here. It was a little tough. I think there is a form of imposter syndrome. I'm pretty young, fresh out of grad school, but I think my graduate program and then the folks I got to work with at UConn really helped me be prepared for this position. Of course, there's going to be some sort of imposter syndrome always lingering around, but the folks I got to work with and the student athlete development department and also the scholars and practitioners I got to learn from in my graduate program made me really feel confident that I can excel in this role and best support our student athletes. Okay, might be a little niche, but The Preacher's Wife, it's a Christmas movie, and it's a tradition in our household. Once December hits, that movie's on replay every 2 seconds of the day. It just holds a lot of childhood memories with my mom and my siblings watching that movie. So, Preacher's Wife.